Yo, Tribe, what's going on? What's going on? This is my second workout back in the gym. Finally, COVID free, so I was able to get back in the gym. And man, I felt so different when I got back in the gym. As you guys know, you catch COVID, you lose a lot of weight. Number one, because you don't eat like that, especially if you're an ectomorph like me. Like, look at my shirt, bro. Look how loose my shirt is. It's crazy. Give me about 2 more videos. I'm gonna be filling the shirt back up. But anyway, I wanted to make this video to talk about what should your actual training plan have in it, right? Because literally, as I came back in the gym today, I looked at my old training plan and I kind of had to backtrack a little bit because I was at a point in my training plan where I was supposed to be a couple weeks in on specific lifts and specific movements, but now I had to kind of restructure things because I got sick, I wasn't eating, and I had to make those necessary adjustments, right? And so when I came into the gym, it was kind of like I'm kind of like using these first couple of workouts to kind of just ramp my body back up into strength and hypertrophy, right? And it was interesting because my plan is like fluid, so it's not really like too intentional right now. It's just to literally get my muscles moving and contracting again, so that way I can go back into my heavier lifting next week, right? And I'm like, damn, this is what it feels like to come into a gym without a plan, right? And I'm like, damn, man, when you come into the gym without a plan, number one, you waste a lot of time, right? Number two, you lack a lot of motivation. Number three, you don't put in the proper effort and intensity. These are all the things that could happen when you don't have a plan. And it just made me think about all the guys out there that don't have a plan, right? And because of that, they either come to the gym and maybe feel the way I feel today, or even worse, right? Or they're not getting results that they want. They're not seeing the gains. They're not actually being able to feel fulfilled in the process of transforming their body. And that's why they stop. That's why they're getting consistent, right? And then when they do that, it's like, yeah, they try a couple of different things. There's all different types of challenges out there and stuff like that. But then it fixes one problem of like knowing kind of what to do, but then it's still not accustomed to your lifestyle. There's still not a lot of support, a lot of accountability, right? And so I wanted to speak to the aspect of like, yo, what should your actual plan, your exercise plan consist of in order for you to be able to go into the gym, right? Be able to know what you're doing, feel comfortable, have clarity, right? Be able to actually be, getting results, right? Be able to actually, feel fulfilled, be able to have it be time efficient, right? So that way you can be able to like just go on this process and feel good about it, right? My biggest thing is like, yo, going to the gym and feeling good, that's when you can transcend the gym into a place of therapy, the gym into like a laboratory for your body, as opposed to just another thing to do on your list. And this is extremely important, especially for my entrepreneurs out here, because the last thing that we need is to be seeing our health as just another thing on our long ass to-do list, because it's always going to end up getting in the back end of the line, right? So first things first, man, is your plan should be geared towards a goal, right? Some of you guys want to lose weight. Some of you guys want to put some muscle mass on. Some of you guys just want to feel good. Some of you guys want to be able to run 5 miles. Your plan should 100% be specific to that goal. And the reason why I say that is because I'll give you the example. Somebody that's football and wrestling, for example, are both athletic sports, right? I used to wrestle, I used to play football. But you train for a wrestling match way more differently than you train for football. So if you go into your training and your practice and you're doing, drills that are made for football, but you're a wrestler, you're not exactly going to perform on a wrestling mat. And when you suck and you start losing matches, you're kind of going to be in a position like, yo, I'm training hard as hell, but like I'm not actually getting the goal that I want. And when that happens, of course, you're going to be feeling like this ain't working. And it's the same thing with the gym. A lot of you guys, you want to pack on some muscle, right? You want to get lean for the most part. But then you're doing workouts that just are geared only towards weight loss, not even building muscle. You're doing workouts that are geared towards different things, or maybe you don't have even a plan at all, right? So number one is having an intention, right, and a goal with your plan. If you want to put on muscle mass, you need to be training hypertrophy. If you want to be strong, you need to be training strength. If you want to be able to do a muscle up, you need to be training for how to do a muscle up, right? It's going to give you that clarity and that you need. The second aspect of it is your training plan should be adapted to your lifestyle, right? If you're an investment banker or an entrepreneur or CEO or agency owner, you probably don't want to be doing a 6-hour-a-week bodybuilder split where you got to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours in the gym. Why? Because that's just not optimal for your lifestyle. And if it's not optimal for your lifestyle, then again, especially if you're not like a pro in the gym, if it's not optimal towards your lifestyle, you end up feeling like it's just another thing to do. It doesn't really match well with your lifestyle because you're tired as hell all the time from your workouts instead of getting energy from your workouts. You want your workouts to actually be specific to your lifestyle. One of the things I like to do is I don't like to work out for more than an hour. Usually my workouts are about 45 minutes unless I'm in here recording content like this. But that's like the perfect mark, right? Whether I'm strength or hypertrophy training, that's like the perfect mark for me to get like that endorphin flow and that testosterone pump to feel amazing throughout the day, to bring that energy to my live, to my team meeting, to my sales calls, right? So I'm able to make it sort of integratable with my lifestyle, right? And then the third thing, man, is you should be able to track your progress. That's big. A lot of times we jump into plans and like we only track progress by one thing, right? Especially guys that like to do all these challenges, these shred challenges, these detoxes. How do you track your progress when you do those challenges? By your weight or maybe your progress photo. But here's the thing. Inside of training, there's what I call scale and non-scale wins. So for example, when my clients come through training with me, I don't just look at what the weight on the scale is, whether they're trying to lose weight or gain weight. I look at what the weight on the scale is, what their body composition is, how well they're doing on their macros, what their sleep is looking like, how well they feel throughout the day, as well as how they're performing in the gym. Those are 5 to 6 different levels of measuring your progress. And the reason why is because sometimes we think of this process of transforming your body as a little bit linear, and it goes up and down based on certain things. And if you only focus on 1 or 2 measures, when those measures aren't lagging the right way, you can sometimes start stopping, getting inconsistent, even though you're still building it up, right? It's almost like business, right? When you first start your business, you might not blow up that quick. And a lot of times because you don't blow up in the first 3 to 5 or maybe even a year, you stop. But not knowing that your skill sets, right? Your ability to manage money, your ability to sell, your ability to do all these different things that matter are getting really, really good. And if you would have just kept it going by 18 months, you would have blew up. Or by 3 years, you would have blew up, but you stopped because of what you were looking at inside of your bank account. And it's the same thing with your body, you know what I mean? So you have to have multiple different ways to measure your progress. And another thing is like, guys, like let's be honest. I'm the type of guy where I hustle hard. But one thing I hate doing is hustling in the wrong direction, putting in a lot of effort and exertion and not knowing that it's actually accumulating something. So that's why having those multiple measurable points is important, and having that clarity is important. So listen, I'm in here just kind of moving around, getting my body moving again after catching the vid for the second time. But I wanted to share this video with you guys because I thought it'd be really helpful. I know it's New Year's. I know you guys are trying to master your consistency. So again, man, make sure that your routine is specific towards, the goal that you're looking for. Make sure that it is adaptable to your lifestyle, and make sure that you are able to measure your progress. That's what's going to give you the clarity, the results orientation, as well as the ability to stay grounded and feel fulfilled inside of your transformation journey. Hope that helps, fam. Peace.